All right, so this technology we have here is called Legends of Learning, and I chose to do Legends of Learning because it's really good for help with content areas and different methods of teaching. So this website, for my application, if we log in as a teacher, really has good applications in teaching students science through gaming. I'm gonna log in with my school account here because I've already made one. So what you can actually do is go through and look at, different games in different areas that the students can kind of learn new material or they can practice new material they've already learned. So I teach life science, so we'll go here into the middle school life science section and we'll look around. As you can see, there's a bunch of different topic areas for things and different types of games that students can play. Our current unit right now is photosynthesis, so we'll just kind of pick a game out of here and show you, but within each content area, there's actually a bunch of different games the students can pick from. Each game comes complete with a set of teacher ratings over here and student ratings. So you can see that this first one here, Photosynth Adventure, is pretty well received by teachers and students alike. Another cool thing that you can do is you can actually assign your students a playlist of games. So if you want to go here to this, and I can search by photosynthesis, if I could type, I can actually create a new playlist and add a bunch of games here. Sorry, let me click through here. You can actually add a bunch of games with a topic, photosynthesis. And when you find that topic, it actually puts together for you a playlist of different games. And all you have to do is assign this playlist to your students, and then they can go through and pick the types of games that they'd like to, play and practice and things like that. So if I just go back to this generic games page here and get back into our topics, I'll actually show you one of these games. So if we go here to Photosynth Adventure, we can actually try this game. It takes a couple of seconds usually for these to load, but then it'll get us to like a nice walkthrough screen, and you'll see the way the students can interact with these games. Turn this down a little bit. So it has some music, some good animations, and we can get started, and I'll walk you through this first game. I'm going to skip through the intro. Usually there's a pretty good intro to kind of set the stage content-wise for the students, or even explain the game that they're about to be playing. But we've skipped through this. So as we're playing here, we can go to the next one, and here we have a game, Lab 1 Water Collectors. And generally, to move on in the game or to get tokens or new pieces to the game, the students have to answer content questions in those games. And of course, the game that I chose here is going black on us and not working. So I'm going to X out of that. And I'm going to very quickly here go into, let's go into this one. I hope this one gets working for us. No, of course not. But either way, there's multiple choice questions. There's different types of activities that they can do, and it's all, a good way for the students to practice the different types of content. The really cool thing that I like that made this easy is that it actually syncs with your Google Classroom. So I use Google Classroom to assign different activities and things like that, and the students actually get the chance to just get popped right into here. So I can assign a game through here and actually post it to Google Classroom. So it's very seamless. If I add it to a playlist, and then you can actually, once you've made your playlist, you can assign that playlist to all students. You could do different periods. If I'm going to click all students, it'll do all. You can set some due dates, and you can just go ahead and click assign to go to those students. This will actually track their activities through these different games. You can see how much of the questions they got right, how much they've done. So it's a good way to practice, and it's a good way to keep track of some of the data that you're practicing with your students.